Friday, Ranger Nation, and with a brand new Friday gives you a brand new episode of Ranger Week in Review. My name is Liz, and today we're going to talk about everything that has happened September 15th through the 21st in the world of Power Rangers. So we're going to talk about Toys R Us, we're going to talk about the episode that happened last Saturday, the episode that happens next Saturday. We have a whole bunch of new merch that's came out, so let's just get to it. The Ranger Week in Review starts right now. Welcome again to the Ranger Week in Review. My name is Liz. I will be your host, and we're going to talk everything Power Rangers. We're going to start where we always start, and that is last week's episode of Power Rangers Ninja Steel. Let's go ahead and just talk really quickly. There's Victor and Monty's sideline. Monty's mom hates him by giving him a terrible lunch. Victor steals a cow off the side of the road and gets sprayed in the face with milk. They end up getting arrested at the end. Big bad for this week is Princess Vera, who comes in to prove herself on Galaxy Warriors with her minion henchman guard named Drillion. Drillion, overall, is a really cool monster design. I actually really like that design. Princess Vera, on the other hand, is wearing what will be Brody's new battleizer. And, man, it just doesn't look good on people. They're building up to the suit. They're building up to at least the battleizer form with Princess Vera, who is down from wherever she was from, the Lion Galaxy, so she's down, or perhaps up from her galaxy, to prove herself on Galaxy Warriors by destroying the Power Rangers, because half of the Lion Galaxy thinks she is too weak to rule. So, she figured defeating the Power Rangers would show them they would, because where she's from, might is right. She gets saved because she gets knocked off a bridge by these vines, and regardless of the actual storyline, because that should just be an episode review, listen, if you haven't, to when Drillion lands and this fight with the Rangers. Holy crap, the music is actually really epic. Kudos to the music department on this one, because it made it feel very epic, and epic! Shoot me! When last we left our heroes, Vera realized that the Power Rangers were good. She snuck on the ship. She stole her ship back, which, seriously, okay, look at this. How do they not stop this? You know, the ship, Princess Vera might be on board. Nobody thinks to, like, secure the ship. Maybe she did the cloak thing. I don't know. If you don't know what that means, watch last week's episode. So she escapes. The Galaxy Warrior ship shot her. She landed on Earth, or what we presume is Earth, because it's the only inhabitable planet around here that would have been close enough for her to successfully land on. But she crash lands, and that's pretty much where it says to be continued. So, happy news is a two-parter. They're giving us a story that continues. I'll take that. I'll take it. It looks like Princess Vera is going to be hanging out a little bit. If you'd like to see her helmet up close at the Power Scoop, check out the link below. Has a really great behind-the-scenes photo if you'd like to see it a little bit closer, the helmet and the gear. There's 2 clips out right now for the episode that's going to be happening on Saturday. Please check out the links below if you'd like to see them. The actress who plays Princess Vera was previously seen on Dino Charge, so nice little Easter egg there if there's someone you noticed before. Okay, speaking of Dino Charge, let's move on to out of the current season. Let's skip back to the past a little bit. I recently finished watching, I hadn't watched it yet, the Dino Charge, Linkara's History of Power Rangers. He breaks down the season, gives a little review of it. They're pretty entertaining to watch. If you've never seen one, it's the first time you're hearing about them, check out the link. It goes directly to the playlist. I highly recommend it. And once you get into watching them, I hope you have a weekend to kill, because they're about an hour long for every season, and they're pretty good. Do you have movie news this week? No. Do you have comic news this week? Kind of. One thing that happened, and that's really about all we have as far as comics are concerned, is that Go-Go Power Rangers from Boom Studios, issue 3, was released on Wednesday. From books to smartphones, let's talk about Power Ranger Legacy Wars. There's no new content or anything that happened this week. I know we've had quite a bit in the last month. We've had Korai release, we've had Udana release, we've had the Zord Graveyard come out as a brand new playable area, but Power Ranger Legacy Wars is going to be a part of the Amazon eSports tournament. What this means is, if you are a member of the Legacy Wars community and you would like to participate in this, you need to register to be a part of this esports tournament. And there's cash prizes, so if you're a good Legacy Wars player and you're interested in duking it out, seeing if you can't be the best in the nation, or at least the best person to sign up, check out the link below. And merch news! Don't mind that it says toy news. We might as well call this the Big Bad Toy Store section of this, because there's a lot that came out this week, and pretty much all of it is going to be available at Big Bad Toy Store. At least that's where I've seen the pre-orders. Let's start with, I can't even say it. Let's start with the cheapest as far as what's a Big Bad Toy Store for the pre-orders. The cheapest is sadly a DragonZord for $45. Especially the fact that you have to assemble it yourself. Yes, I'm talking about Mini-Pla, which is happening for the DragonZord and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord. So what is Mini-Pla, you say? It's a kit. It's a model that you put together, and it makes a Megazord and a DragonZord. Look, just look at the pictures. Now, that is a lot of money for a kit you have to put together yourself. But look at them. That's one. And two, look at what you can do with them if you have both of them. That is a lot of customization. That is a lot of different modes you can do in it. I mean, come on. It's a snap-together toy that not only makes the Megazord, it makes the 5 different regular Zords, and you can combine it with the DragonZord. It looks pretty sweet. Big Bad Toy Store has them up for pre-order right now. Please check out the links below. They are going to be available, however, if you go to New York Comic Con. Again, lucky you. If you're going to New York Comic Con, you can buy them early. So, check them out. You might be able to find reviews ahead of time if you're a little on the fence about spending the money for it. And those are the cheapest pre-orders I'm going to be talking about today. The cheapest pre-orders. The second most expensive thing for pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store right now is a Green Ranger statue. It's going to be made by Pop Culture Shock instead of Bandai, so it's going to be a different company, and it, again, is absolutely beautiful. It is a 1/4 scale Green Ranger statue. Look at it, it's beautiful. If you are interested in this, you need to put down a pre-order. How much pre-order? I'm not even going to tell you, but I'm going to tell you this. If you want this piece, if you want this 1/4 scale Green Ranger statue, you get the beautiful coin, you have him, and the dragon dagger is gorgeous. It's also going to be a very sizable amount of money. And that's a lot of money. It's $500. And no, I didn't mess up. That is a $500 statue. I don't have the exact dimensions on it. Please check out the link below. It'll take you to the pre-order site. There is a non-refundable deposit you do have to put down if you are interested in it. There's also going to be a non-refundable deposit on the next item that I talk about. So if you were serious about getting them, go ahead and get in the pre-order. If you are on the fence, do not pre-order this, because the amount that you're going to take from you that is non-refundable is in the hundreds of dollars. Because again, this is a $500 statue. It's pretty, but it's not worth more than a car payment to me. That's just so. And for the last bit of news on Big Bad Toy Store, there's an item that is really pretty, and in fact you could get part of it for only $100. But it's this. That is a 1-to-1 full-size, life-size scale replica of the Red Ranger. It's massive. It has the complete helmet. It's pretty. Don't get me wrong, it would look great on the shelf, but I don't really have $900 to spare. Yes, that is right. $900. I'm not telling you what to do with your money, but for $900, you could literally get an Anarchy full suit, albeit in 6 months to 3 years. You could literally get a full suit and just put it on a mannequin. So, good luck and have fun, because if you really want it It's $900, and again, it's a very large, non-refundable deposit. Alright, and for the last bit of toy news, if you're interested in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Tamashii Buddies, or the Power Rangers movie Loyal Subject figurine toys, check out the link below. It will have, it's just pictures. However, it gives you a little more in-depth and up-close look at them if you were on the fence about getting them at all. All together now! Let's talk about Toys R Us. Toys R Us has officially filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. It's so sad. What does that mean? What does that mean for me as a fan? What does it mean for me as a collector? As of right now, Jack means absolutely nothing. According to the New York Times, Toys R Us has said that it's roughly 1,600 stores between North America, Australia, and Asia are going to be open. Business as usual because, or at least thankfully in part of, JP Morgan Chase and a group of other lenders have agreed to provide them with $3 billion in financing to basically help Toys R Us keep paying suppliers, paying employees. So these companies, these lenders, such as JP Morgan Chase, have enough faith in Toys R Us that they're going to get this turned around, that they're lending them $3 billion. As of right now, this means absolutely nothing to us as toy collectors. Once everything goes through, yes, maybe they will close some more struggling stores, but right now they're just going to try to refinance this debt. Overall, the outlook of Toys R Us is pretty good, although, side note, it is the second largest bankruptcy in American company history. If you think you know the top answer, leave it in a comment below. Do not panic yet. Do not worry. They're going to get it taken care of. And if anything changes, believe me, I'm a big fan of Toys R Us. I will be telling you every Friday on the Ranger Weekend Review. I'll be making sure to give you the dates on Toys R Us and how it's going to affect you as a Power Ranger fan and a toy collector. All we can do right now is wait it out. Put on your helmets, Rangers. It's going to rain, but the sky is not falling. Switching over to con news, nothing with MorphCon, nothing with Ranger stuff, nothing really with New York Comic Con except the fact that you can get those Mini-Plas early if you want to get them, and don't forget, they do have the pop vinyls if that is something you are interested in. But Lexington Comic and Toy Con, which is personally one of my favorite cons of the year, is going to be having their first guest announcements on October 2nd. Now, why am I announcing that they're going to have a guest announcement? Because LexCon usually has, and I'm not exaggerating, 10 to 15 Rangers there. Every year, at least every year since I have been paying attention since 2014? Maybe? 2013? If you're interested in finding out about the announcements for Lexington Comic Con, they have Facebook, they have a website, they have Twitter, everything under the sun, go check them out. They will tell you what time they start announcing guests, and it takes about an hour and a half. They do try to space them out, give a little bio for each. I'm personally excited. As far as, fingers crossed, I am going to be at LexCon this year, so if you're going to go, please, 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 let me know. I'd love to meet all of you guys whenever you're there. So if you're going to LexCon, please leave me a comment, and I will see you there. It is going to be March 9th through 11th. If this is wrong, I'm going to cover up my face, but it's going to be March 9th through 11th. 2018. It is in Lexington, Kentucky at the Hyatt Regency. Book your room now. In the last bit of news that is not Toku related, very interesting revelation happened on Wednesday night. RangerCrew.com is closing effective October 1st. I am not a member of Ranger Crew, but as someone who's a very active member of the Ranger community, this completely came out of left field. Really took me by surprise and took a lot of people by surprise in general. The reasons, they were just saying that message boards in general were dying. They're going to move everything over to other forms of social media. They also run Power Rangers Now. And with RangerCrew.com closing on October 1st, I don't know where they're going to go. If you're a member of Ranger Crew, let me know. Are you going to migrate? Are you going to just not do message boards anymore? Are you going to just follow them on social media? But I'm really interested in how that is going to work, and if it's just, I don't think it's going to be the death of message boards, at least not for a while, because There's still Ranger board, Toku Nation has boards, Henshin Justice has boards, so if you're a member of Ranger Crew and you're like, I don't know what to do, and this is shocking to you, check out another one if you still want to be actively involved in a message board, because there's a lot of us who still do. I know I don't post a lot, but I read a lot. I'm silent. I'm a lurker. I'm sneaky. I'm a rogue. Let's go ahead and move on to Toku news a little bit. There is an amazing Kitama collection by Commander Yammer, if you'd like to check out the link below and see the better picture of it. But those Kitamas, they're great. They're really pretty. And my god, that guy or gal has spent a lot of money on them, and they're really pretty. So if you'd like to check them out, please check out the link. According to @TheRealMattHunt on Twitter, there will be a special Kitama release for Christmas. It's going to be super expensive, though, because it comes with a cake. I don't know if you want to try to ship that to you in America or not, but it comes with a cake. So if you really want that Christmas Kitama, you're going to have to pay a little bit more because, well, the Kitama itself comes with the cake, so it's free. You got to buy a friggin' cake. Soul of Chogokin Dragon Caesar is not officially announced. Okay, it's not official, there hasn't been whatever, but it's more or less, I'm not going to call this a rumor, I'm pretty much going to call this one confirmed. There's no set release date or price or anything for it. This is technically still a rumor because the company itself hasn't really come out with anything. But we do have these sketches of it. If you'd like to see a little bit more information about it, check out the link below to Toku Nation. They're going to get you taken care of. We're going to use metallic, translucent, white MMPR time as a salt shaker. So it's just salt shaker right there. So get ready to shake yourself. According to @TheRealMattHunt, who normally does give us some pretty good information, Sentai 2018 rumor is going to be Pato Ranger, which pretty much leads to a police motif. Now, one of the things before, people were saying that could potentially be car themed. Now, police, cars, not really a big stretch. And this is Sentai. You mean you couldn't throw in fantasy with police officers and cars? Come on, we've had way weirder seasons. He'll be one of the first people to let us know as soon as that trademark is put out. And as soon as it does come out, you know I'll be letting you know on, Twitter and Instagram and all those other places that I am. And that's going to wrap it up for this week's episode of the Ranger Week in Review. I hope you guys had a fantastic Friday, or you're going to have a fantastic Friday. Please follow me on my social medias, Twitter and Instagram, because I want to keep you guys as absolutely informed as possible about everything Power Rangers. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button, like it if you like, leave a comment if you didn't like it, or at least let me know why. If I've missed anything, please let me know, because I want to make sure you are the most informed Power Ranger fans ever. Yeah, screw it. I want to make sure you're the most informed Power Rangers ever. So hit that subscribe button, and we're going to make it happen together. My name is Ranger Liz. That has been the Ranger Week in Review, and you have a fantastic weekend, Ranger Nation. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Woo! I'm going to clap for emphasis. Clap. America, Asia, and the other A, Australia. One day I am going to get the Power Morphicon. That day is not today, but that's okay because Power Morphicon isn't until 2018. But totally worth it. Do it. It's always by the end. I'm like, with Ranger Crew closing, yeets. With Ranger Crew closing, that's really hard to say. Woo.